Hey, what's up guys? Today we're working on Midnight Sky by Miley Cyrus. Now this song, like a lot of songs coming out at the moment, is based around keyboards and synths rather than the guitar. So what I'm going to teach you today is an acoustic version that's going to work really well if you want to play along to the original song, or even if you just want to play it on the acoustic guitar all on its own. So we're going to start with the first verse, and our chords for that are an E minor, B minor, a C, and an A minor. And we're just doing nice long single strums for that. So for that E minor, just pop your first finger up to the 5th string in the 2nd fret, and your second finger just below that on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. Our B minor, pop your first finger on the 1st string in the 2nd fret, your second finger on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret, third finger up to the 4th string in the 4th fret, and then your 4th finger just below that on the 3rd string in the 4th fret. And this time we just strum from the 4th string down. Then to our C. So pop your first finger on the 2nd string in the 1st fret, your second finger up to the 4th string in the 2nd fret, and then your third finger on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. And then an A minor. So you can actually leave your first and second fingers there, and then just pop your third finger onto the 3rd string in the 2nd fret. So that way your first finger on the 2nd string in the 1st fret, your second finger up to the 4th string in the 2nd fret, and then your third finger on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret. So altogether, that'll sound like this. Now I should mention there also the chords in the intro before this first verse. So we'll go through that twice and then get to a pre-chorus. And our chords change up a little bit here. So our chords now are going to be a C major 7, to a D, to an E minor, and then to a B minor. So for your C major 7, it's going to be exactly the same as a C, except take off your first finger. So just your second finger up to the 4th string in the 2nd fret, and then your third finger on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. At D, pop your first finger up to the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, second finger on the 1st string in the 2nd fret, and then your third finger on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret. Then to your E minor, and your B minor. And still just nice long single strums for that bit. Then we're moving to our chorus, and that's where our strumming pattern comes in. And we're going to have the verse chords 2 times through, and then the pre-chorus chords 2 times through with one small change, and I'll get to that in a bit. But our strumming pattern will sound like this. So down, 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 up, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, down. And that's 2 times through, and then we're moving to the pre-chorus chords, except instead of a C major 7, we're just going to do a regular C. So it'll be C, D, E minor, to B minor. Before moving into the next verse, we just have a little post-chorus. This is 4 verse chords again. E minor to B minor to C to A minor, but just 1 time through it. Then back into the verse, which is the same chord progression as the first verse. Now the difference here in the second verse is that we're still going to start with those long held strums, but then on about that first C there, we're going to go back into the strumming pattern. Into the pre-chorus, which is exactly the same as the first pre-chorus. So just the long held chords, going C major 7 to D to E minor to B minor, and then another chorus the same as the first chorus. Then we move into a bridge, and a bridge has the same chords as a pre-chorus, but with 2 changes. So we're just going to do long held chords again, and we're going to start with a C major 7 to a D to an E minor And this is our first change. So instead of going to the B minor like we normally would, we're going to go to a G. So your first finger up to the 5th string in the 2nd fret, second finger up to the 6th string in the 3rd fret, your third finger on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret, and then your 4th finger on the 1st string in the 3rd fret. Then we repeat that, so C major 7 to D to E minor, and this time we're going to go to a B7. So your second finger up to the 5th string in the 2nd fret, your first finger on the 4th string in the 1st fret, your third finger on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and then your 4th finger on the 1st string in the 2nd fret. Now if you want to be a little bit closer to the original song, you can use just a regular B major chord, which will be your first finger on the 1st string in the 2nd fret, second finger up to the 4th string in the 4th fret, your third finger on the 3rd string in the 4th fret, and then your 4th finger on the 2nd string in the 4th fret. Two things about that. The first is it's a little bit tricky to cram your fingers in there like that. And your first and second finger stretch is a little bit tricky as well. And the other thing, when we're playing it on acoustic guitar, I think that B7 just works a little bit better. It sounds a bit nicer. It still gives the same effect, but a little bit more interesting. Then go back into the chorus and into an outro, which is just the same chords as the verses as well. Now, if you do want to just play along to the song, and you're playing it on electric guitar, even if you're playing on acoustic guitar, but want to be exactly like the song, then our strumming pattern does change up a little bit. And it's a little bit trickier, so personally I'd still just stick to the way I've showed you there. But the song has this strumming. Pretty much the whole way through, obviously changing to the different chords there. So using the verse chords as an example, that E minor, which is a nice long strum, then a really short one, and immediately change to the B minor. Now, our second strum on the B minor is a little bit longer, then to the C. And again, a really short one to the A minor. And then a longer one back to the E minor. And because in the original song you've got the rest of the band and the rest of the instrumentation to build those dynamics, the chordal part or the keyboard or synth part just does that for the whole way through. Now the last thing I'm going to teach you is the little riff that comes in basically in all the bits where there's no singing. And that sounds like this. So we're going to start on the second string up at the 12th fret, then back to the 10th fret, to the 10th fret on the first string, and back to the 12th fret on the second string. Then we hit that 12th fret second string again, and then up to the 12th fret on the first string, to the 14th fret, 12th fret again, and then to the 15th fret on the second string. So far we have this. And up to speed. So then from that 12th fret on the second string, back to that 10th fret, to the 10th fret on the first string, and then back to the 12th fret. So that same sort of box that we did at the start of the riff. Then back to the 10th fret on the second string, to the 12th fret on the third string, then to the 9th fret on the third string. So that whole thing together again. And there we go guys, that's Midnight Sky by Miley Cyrus. Leave any comments, questions, or requests in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I've got new lessons coming out every single week. You don't want to miss those, and it really helps to support the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Sam. I'll see you next time.